I'd like to thank Honorable Speaker, sir, for allowing me to raise a 0-hour notice under Rule 49A of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business to a matter of urgent public importance that appeared in the newspaper clipping, the Meghalaya, dated 24th August 2022, under the caption, "No project sanctioned for border areas in the last 2 years." Honorable Speaker, sir, the Border Area Development Program, in the short form BADP, was introduced in the year 1993-94 as a centrally sponsored scheme. So schemes like construction of roads, water supply, construction of school buildings, community halls, footbridges, and many other infrastructures that are in the form of development required for the villages along the international border are undertaken under this particular program, sir. So the sanctions under the BADP have been received for 2018-19, 2019-20, and 2020-21. And the projects which have been sanctioned for these particular years have all been executed, and this has provided a lot of assistance to the people residing along the international border, particularly under the Mausan Ram block, sir. But, sir, recently, for the last 2 years, we have not received any further funds, that is for 2021 and 2022, and for 2022-2023. And for the Mausan block, it amounts to rupees 2.12 crores for 21-22 and 2.28 crores for 22-23. So these schemes have already been approved by the state level committee, sir, which is a screening committee level, sir. And I would like to know from the Honorable Minister in charge border area, the reasons for not receiving the funds for the last 2 years. What action has the government taken to ensure the early release of these funds? Non-receipt of such funds has hampered the development of the border areas, just not of the Mausan Ram block, but also of other blocks in the state who receive funds under the BADP for their developmental work, sir. And this has caused a lot of hardships in providing development to the remote border villages, sir. I am also aware that the central government or the Ministry of Home Affairs has notified officers in the state, sir, as known as Prabhari officers. These Prabhari officers are supposed to visit and conduct inspections of the projects that have been undertaken. And these particular officers are also to report to the central government, to the Ministry of Home Affairs, on the various issues relating to the implementation of this program. I have not seen these officers functioning, sir, except for once I have heard them visiting certain blocks and conducting inspections. Mr. Speaker, sir, the officers of the department were directed to have a shelf of projects in consultation with the MLAs. Now, as an MLA, we had to consult the local darbar, we had to consult various other agencies at the ground level, and we got the list from these headmen and the other agencies which have been incorporated in the shelf of projects. Now, the shelf of projects was asked for the last 5 years, or sorry, not for the last 5 years, for the coming 5 years, and we have already provided the list. Now, sir, what happens is the questions come on us from these particular agencies and from the Darbar Shnongs as to what has happened to the list that we have given to you. My reply would always be that it has been submitted to the government. Now, what will the government do? What will the border area department do with those shelf of projects? Are you considering them? Or are you asking us again tomorrow to bring up new projects? Then what would you do with the shelf of projects that have been submitted? It amounts to deceiving, cheating the people at the ground level, asking for applications from the village darbar for construction of road or construction of bridge or school buildings. And then when those projects do not come through, then the fingers are pointed at the MLA for not being able to fructify the applications that have been sought for. Therefore, it creates a lot of inconvenience for us as representative. I would like that this department, through the minister, to come up with an appropriate reply so that the people of the state and the people residing in the border area will be enlightened as to the reasons for not receiving the funds for these last 2 years. And if there are discrepancies, if there are problems with the Ministry of Home Affairs or with the Government of India, I would like the Honorable Minister to personally take up the matter with Delhi or with the central government and ensure that the spending funds for the last 2 years be released before the term ends and we just have another 3 months exactly in our hands to execute and to show our achievements to the people. So with this word, sir, I would like to resume a seat, expecting a befitting answer from the Honorable Minister. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Speaker, sir, first of all, I would like to thank the Honorable Member H.M. Shamplian for bringing this issue for raising this issue of new project sanction for border areas in the last 2 years. Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to clarify a few points which are related to the issuing of sanction of border area scheme in the last 2 years. Sir, during the 2019-20, an amount of 50,60,883 has been sanctioned for the implementation of BADP in the state, and 100% utilization certificate has been submitted to the ministry during December 2021. Moreover, 14 number of projects amounting to rupees 375 lakh 97,950, which were approved by the ministry during 2019-20, has been sanctioned during 2020-21, from the state fund, and the amount has been fully utilized for the purpose for which it was sanctioned. During 2020-21, the ministry has approved 139 number of projects amounting to 15 crore 66 lakh. However, no fund was released during that particular financial year. The matter has been telephonically inquired from ministry, and the reason given is because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Because that time it's very difficult for us to rush to Delhi. During the year 2021, the upcoming of India Ministry of Home Affairs, Department of Border Management, White Letter Number A/1/2016, BADP Part bracket E, dated 3rd March 2022, has released an amount of 650 lakh, that is 585 lakh central share and 65 lakh state share as the first tranche. The department has received the said amount, and the same has been utilized for implementation of 99 projects out of 139 number of projects approved for the year 2020-21, and 10% UC has been submitted to the ministry. The remaining fund for completion of ongoing project as projected by the state, amounting to 7 crore 41 lakh 83,000 central share due from ministry, is yet to be released in view of some technical problem in the PFMS. I may just read a letter, sir, which communication between the ministry and the PFMS wing, which the officer have written that to condone for this year the implementation of this PFMS, but the reply is have not been got by the PFMS cell from the ministry. Further, 169 number of projects amounting to 22 crore 29 lakh and 10,000 as per the ministry allocation for the year 2022 have been approved by the state level screening committee, and the same was sent to the ministry. However, no fund have been received till date. The annual action plan for the year 2022-23 approved by the state level screening committee was not submitted to the ministry in view of instruction issued by the letter number F number 12/16/2021 BADP dated 6 April 2022 that no annual action plan for the year 2022-23 should be sent to the ministry. The instruction is like this: A, BADP may continue only up to 30th September 2022, which they will review after this 30th September 2022. No new work will be approved under BADP. Annual action plan for 2022-23 should not be sent to the ministry. And the state government are requested to prioritize the sanctioned work in view of this, and the state government is carrying out implementation of 19 projects approved during 2020-21. Only ongoing work are to be continued. Work for the project that has not been started should not be implemented. These are the instructions which come from the ministry. An email was received from the ministry requesting to update the detail of fund for ongoing work only in the BADP online management system. All information as instructed by the ministry has been uploaded and updated in the BADP online management system accordingly. That is for ongoing project 2021. Moreover, the department white letter number BRD 5/2018 part /291 date 2nd August 2022 has taken up ministry for contribution of BADP for the benefit of people living in the border area and requested to release of the fund for the project submitted during 21-22. Sir, besides the action taken by the department, I have met the ministers concerned in Delhi, and the Joint Secretary of BADP in Delhi request for the sanction of this project. Moreover, especially to release the 7 crore 41 lakh plus which are due from that particular year. But till date, we have not received. And once I myself and Deputy Chief Minister have also met official in Delhi, impressed upon them that the fund to the state should be implemented. And this guideline, this non-sanction of fund is not only for the state of Meghalaya, because the same letter was issued, the same instruction was issued to all the nodal officers of BADP, like Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Bihar, Gujarat, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Union Territory, Ladakh Union Territory, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Punjab, Rajasthan, Sikkim, Tripura, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, and West Bengal. All these border states, we have the same problem, non-sanction of the fund and also non-release of the second installment. But we are pursuing this matter with the central government so that the necessary sanction of this scheme could be, re-sanction of the scheme could be happen so that for the benefit of the people. And for the preparation of the scheme, sir, it is the BADO, the preparation of the scheme is through the BADO, concern of different area, and submitted to the district, where the district selection committee, a screening committee, headed by Deputy Commissioner, where MLA is part of the committee, approve those schemes. So it is not that I, as the local MLA, will go and request from the different villages, but different village can submit the application, and the district level screening committee will screen for the particular project. But as I said, sir, this scheme really helped for the people of the border area, and I will continue to pursue with the Ministry of Home Affairs so that they will release this fund, because the instruction which was given is not by the Ministry of Home Affairs, it's also related to the issue by the Department of Expenditure of Ministry of Finance. Sir, with this clarification, sir, as I said, I hope that the government of India will sanction this scheme in due course of time, sir.
Sir,
now we come to item.
Sir,
No.
Just
no.
one, sir.
0 hours.
There is a contradiction, sir, in this answer. Sir, just one clarification. Please allow me, sir. Please allow me, sir.
Yeah.
So there's a contradiction in today's question of 35, sir. If you could kindly peruse the reply, sir. In 35, where the Honorable Minister is supposed to answer the similar question, it says in A, an amount of 650 lakhs has been received in the year 21-22. But in today's reply, the Honorable Minister says 650 lakhs has been received in 2021. So which is correct, sir? He says, I've not received money for 21-22, 22-23. But this reply says money received for 21-22.
So, let me read again for the information of the Honorable. During the year 2020-21, the Government of India, Ministry of Home Affairs, Department of Border Management, White Letter number A/1/2016 BADP bracket E, dated 3rd March 2022, has released an amount of 650 lakh, that is 585 lakh central share and 65 lakh for the state share as the first tranche. And the department has received the said amount and utilized for the implementation of 99 projects out of 139 projects for approved during the year 2020-21. Thank you, sir.
So that's why, sir, this needs to be corrected. So my question was very simple. In the question number 35, I said, whether the sanction under BADP for the years 21-22 and 22-23 have been received by the state government. The answer should have been said no. But why did they reply like this, sir? It's quite, deceiving, this kind of a reply, sir.
Minister to take
So
note of
this
that.
answer needs to be corrected, sir.
Yeah. Minister to take note of that and give the right reply.
Sir,
Yeah.
in the year, if you read rightly, received in the year 2021-22, the reply is correct, sir.
A year, I asked, my question is very clear, sir. This needs to be corrected. The Honorable Minister, kindly just read the question first. Whether sanctions for the year 21-22 and 22-23 have been received by the state government. The answer should have been no, sir. Whether you receive after 5 years or 10 years, we do not want to know that. But the answer should have been just no. But you received 650 lakhs for 2021, not for 21-22.
Anything you'd like to say?
No, sir.